I just drilled those bottom holes, just finish that up. Just setting up for the next one whilst I go along, so each time I just prepped for each one, just keeping the workflow going. I just found it's a little bit more efficient that way. Alright, got my holes drilled in the bottom, my blank's been roughed out here. Now I'll just sort of clean up the bottom, because the bottom's going to get a cover on it. It doesn't have to be a great finish or anything, but I'm going to slightly make it concave so the piece rests flat. And it's that simple. Find all my pieces. Going to start with my template. I have the measurements on the side over here. Start with the calipers. I've measured them all, and they all have a measurement on them, so I can reference them all of the time. Using two hands, one over the back, one on the parting tool. Until it slips on, and you know that's your height or your diameter. First I'm marking the high point and what is essentially the low point of the first sort of bead. Just transferring the lines from the gouge. Fairly sharp. Next diameter down. It's 35. Just clear this up as I go. Next high spot, next low spot. try and turn those in one go, you get this really burnished effect. It takes very little sanding to finish that off. That next low spot, I'll work on the even lower side of that to establish a height. Just getting my eye in, knowing where I'm going to be looking at this curve. It's kind of like a I think it's an ovalo. It's kind of like an outside curve to an inside curve. Won't touch that too many times. I'm prone to mistakes, so got to know when to pull out the stumps. A lot of these beads and things, they're very small. They essentially are just V cuts with the skew just coming in from left and right and working in that sort of a fashion. Looks good. Next height. Diameter of the spindle's getting smaller, so elbows are getting too high and uncomfortable, so just lowering the tool rest to keep the tool just above the cutting center. This next section is a long curve, a long hollow section. So it's a source of frustration for me, getting this one particularly accurate. It can be difficult. I've just marked the height at the top end, which is slightly narrow, so I'll bring that down. we're trying to work downhill here. That was a quick discovery. Not getting too many catches anymore. It's a few years ago since I got massive catches, which is good. Just checking the profile, making sure it's smooth. If I can help it, I don't want to do any sanding. Check it against one that I like. It's not too bad. Alright, pretty happy with the profile itself. Stepping up. The last three little beads, they fit in the space of about 10 mils, which is really kind of tiny. I only have a 25 mil skew to do the work, which I think is a bit of an overkill, but it seems to work fine. Pretty smooth. If you haven't got the little outside calipers, I used to use these a lot. I don't have enough to have every measurement set, but use my vernier calipers just as, you know, in the same way.